Guys, when you're shaking hands, look at me now. The two captains shake hands. Shake hands, the two lads. Look at me, look at... No, shake, yeah.
Two captains in here, please. Quickly, keep it on. Keep up 1 and 10. We'll give Bhailenora first back. 6 of these. We'll give 20 of these. Bring that way, bring that way. Play that way first. Innishannon, you're playing up with the wind, alright?
Fáilte go Páirc Uí Chaoimh and welcome to our fourth game down in Páirc Uí Chaoimh today. the boys of Bhailenora and Shin on the attack straight away. Fantastic shot goes in, and Jacob Ryan didn't even have a chance to introduce the teams on the run straight away. Bhailenora, fantastic shot, fantastic save by Jacob Ryan from Scullone Innishannon. The Green, the boys, Scullone of the Green of Innishannon, playing from the city to the Blackrock end, and Bhailenora boys on the attack already with a 45. We'll come back to the introductory in a second. Puck goes in and goes over the bar already, and we are barely 15-20 seconds gone in the game, and score for Bhailenora boys. We'll get the score there in a couple of seconds, and it looked like number 11, that's Sam O'Mahony in the navy and red of Bhailenora. It is the DH2, 20 minutes aside, 20 minutes aside, 15 men, 15 boys on both teams, and Jacob Ryan with a fantastic puck down into the centre. In practically 1 minute, to and fro already, one score in the game for Bhailenora. Score at the moment is 1 point to no score. Now, before that, we had the girls of Scullone Innishannon who got the better of Scullnacloss. Collini from Frankfield. Can the boys from Innishannon perform a double here today and bring 2 cups home for their school? That's Ruben Cullinan. Ruben with a lovely sideline ball into the danger zone. Game has been dominated a lot by the scrums, by guys getting stuck in, hook and blocking. Referee today has deemed it a free in for the boys of Scullone, the Green of Scullone Innishannon, and it's that man again, Ruben Cullinan, is going to take this. Taking his time, going through the routine. Lovely puck by Ruben Cullinan, and that is over the bar. 1 score apiece, and practically 2 minutes gone in the game. Quick puck out by Cahill Lynch. Cahill up the sideline, into the danger, into midfield. Lovely ball in, and that's number 3, that's Joel Cummins. Joel just misplaced with, ricochets out, first time pulled by Jacob Ryan, out into the half back line. Ball up into the half forward line. Ball has been pinging all over the pitch the first couple of minutes. That's over a 3 on Shin, and that it's Kyle O'Driscoll. Kyle trying to find his teammates, but you get a second on the ball today here down in Parky Queeve. Referee is blowing on and letting the game flow. James Quirk. James picks up, lovely ball into number 13. That's Kyle O'Driscoll. Kyle working the ball into the danger area. Cahill Lynch, goalie trying to get it out. Pulled on first time over to the left. Great defence by Bhailenora boys. Cahill Lynch, Peter Lyons, Keane O'Donovan, Ian Murphy in the full back line today. Ball in number 10, that's Connor Young. Connor with the shot. What a catch by Cahill Lynch. Runs out to the sideline, kept his eye on the ball, working up the sideline. Ball deemed not overplayed. Number 12, that's Robert O'Dwyer. Robert, lovely ball into the half forward line. Picked up by number 14, Jimmy Murphy O'Connor. Jimmy into the danger area. But number 3, Joel Cummins. Joel, fantastic puck up by Joel. Joel had all the time in the world. Down into the danger area for the Bhailenora boys were picked up. Great work in the full back line. It is going from full back to full forward line at the moment. Into the midfield. Temperatures today on pitch side of up into 19-20 degrees. So there'll be water coming on non-stop from the Mentors. Great catch by number 2. That's number 2, Peter Lyons. Pulled it out of the air in the Parky Queeve sky. Not an inch been given. Block, hook in. Fantastic block done by the boys of Bhailenora. Trying to work it in. Hand pass back. For anything, the referee will be blowing for anything he sees. And that will go for the 2 sides. So Ruben Cullinan looks like he's been designated with the sideline cuts and the freeze today. Flick of the hurley, goes through the routine, takes his time. Shot goes in from midfield. What a point by Ruben Cullinan. Over on the side of the north stand, straight between the posts. That is 2 for Innishannon, 1 for Bhailenora. Picked up. It's hard to call this in the first 5 or 6 minutes at the moment. There's been standout players on both sides that we'll get to in the next couple of minutes. They're eager to get on Bhailenora. You saw that in the first minute or two. Shot went in straight away in the first minute by Bhailenora boys. Free by Bhailenora into the danger area. Looking to pick up. What a catch out of the air. That looked like Tom Murphy. Tom out in. First time takes the shoulder and pucks it in. Full time puck by Cian O'Donovan. Referee deems a pullback on the sideline over by the North stand and free in. Looks like to the boys of Scullo and Innishannon. Now Reuben Cullinan, second time out, last time split the post. Wouldn't be out of place yesterday, but Tim O'Mahony with his long range freeze takes it again. Great shot by Reuben Cullinan. Oh my word. Between the posts. What a score. Third point. Second from a free. Reuben Cullinan, number 11. Down the park. 3-1. 3 plays 1. Bhailenora trying to respond now at the moment and trying to get their own score. Number 11, that's Sam O'Mahony, Harry O'Mahony. Robert O'Dwyer getting on a lot of ball. Referee deems that's a pullback and it's a free out to Scullo. No, number 6, Tom Murphy, taking his time. Tom looks up. Lovely puck by Tom Murphy. Designated maybe for the ones in the back line for Scullo today. Bhailenora trying to get on the ball. Half back line. Takes a ricochet out. Looks like it's going over the sideline and out of play. Now Brian Werner, Rory Lynch, Danny Comerford, Connor Lynch, Finney Conway. Great work by the Bhailenora boys in the first couple of minutes. They've been under the cash more than the boys of Innishannon. So Reuben Cullinan, sideline cut. Flies along the ground. First time pulled by Ian Murphy. Ian Murphy picked up by Connor Lynch. Connor Lynch, to and flow. Lovely ball by Connor Lynch. Looking for his man, but picked up again by number 6, Tom Murphy. Tom, shot by Tom into the danger area. Picked up by the goalie, Carl Lynch. Carl looked to be fouled, but continue on. Ref hasn't blown. Into number 15, and that is Cormac Lynch. Cormac with the shot. Fantastic goalkeeping by Carl Lynch. Carl trying to get the ball out of the danger, but it's coming back. Second time out, hit by number 10, Connor Young. What a score by Connor Young. Great work by Carl Lynch, but Connor Young by Innishannon picked up the ball over the bar. 4 plays 1 at the moment. Ball out. Look like Innishannon now have gone into their stride. Can Bhailenora boys respond? Referee deems wild swing and free in for the boys of Bhailenora. So great score there. Just consulted Connor Young with a great score there 2 minutes ago. Bhailenora. Lovely score by Bhailenora. We just get jerseys are turned. Sometimes we don't see the number, but it looked like the midfield there looked like possibly Harry O'Mahony or Sam O'Mahony. It looked like number 11 Sam O'Mahony with the puck. We'll check there in 2 seconds. Number 11, that's Sam O'Mahony with a great score for Bhailenora. So 4 plays 2 at the moment. Referee is telling Jacob Ryan, get on with the play, Jacob. Jacob, fantastic puck outs, Jacob. Wouldn't be out of place with Collins for Cork in the seniors. Picked up by number 8, that's Connor Lynch. Lovely ball by Connor Lynch into the danger area. Bhailenora boys now look like trying to get into their stride, but a great defence there by Joel Coleman, Shea O'Connor, Garrod Linehan. Danger here though. Bhailenora on the move. Shot! Back in the net! What a goal! What a goal by Bhailenora. Back in the net. Took one look. Bang! Goal. And it looked like number 9. It looked like Finney Conway there who put his fist up in the air with the goal. We'll check in 2 seconds. Hard to pick out the numbers on the boys but it looked like Finney Conway back of the net. So it's 1-2 to 4 points. Great game at the moment on Parky Queeve. So Sam O'Mahony ran away, looked like scored in first, but I'd say Finney Conway back of the net. Gave Jacob Bryan no chance. So 1-2 plays 4 points. Sideline cut. We could have a cracker here today at the moment down in Parky Queeve. 10 minutes gone. 1-2, 4 points. Scramble again. Referee now is letting this go a little better. Lovely block down. And the ref says number 3, Keane O'Donovan. They're over carrying. We'll pick up on that in 2 seconds. So free in, and it's a free again, and it's Ruben Cullinan. Keane O'Donovan, great play for Bhailenora, but free in at the moment. Ruben takes his time. Ruben Cullinan, we're waiting for the officials. Yeah, they're looking at each other. Great score. And that's possibly 4th point, possibly. We'll check that in a minute for Ruben Cullinan. Definitely 4 from place balls. Oh, what a catch from the air. Fantastic. Out of the Parky Queeve sky, just tails off from Skull, Eoin Innishannon. Ball clipped in and out over the play. Out over the line for Bhailenora. Number 6, Tom Murphy, who jumped into the air, got it in his hand, just fell out, but fantastic centre back play. Same man, Tom Murphy back, sideline cut. Low on the ground, picked up by Skull Bhailenora. Not an inch being given, urged on by the sideline by their mentors at the moment. All the work going in during the year, the training, the unseen work behind the scenes by parents and mentors and Muntori. So it looks like Sam O'Mahony on the freeze at the moment for Bhailenora. We'll check with that now in a second. Takes his time. Puck shot into the sky. Yeah, tails to the left and wide. Referee and officials agree with it. Great puck. Great shot from the north stand, but just left him out. Jacob Bryan has been hitting these down into the half forward line, so we'll see where he'll go with these now. Next puck out. Lovely ball again down to centre forward, Ruben Cullinan. Great by Rory Lynch. Rory Lynch centre back for Skull Bhailenora. Great block down by Rory. Ball tails out over the side and another sideline cut. Can hear the roars and the shout of the mentors on the sideline and the teachers urging their team on. To be playing down here today after the senior final yesterday is a great honour for the schools and the boys. Innishannon picks it up. Lovely ball into the centre back, picked up by number 2, Peter Lyons. Peter, dispossessed. Great shot, great score, fantastic score. And it's number 11 again, and that's Ruben Cullinan. Ruben didn't think about it, into his hand. Great score, 5th or 6th by Ruben today. 6 plays 1, 2 at the moment. Scullone and Innishannon. You can't turn your head from this one. Ball is down the field already, into the half forward line. Who comes out? Well, we'll tell that in the game today. Comes out with number 4 and Shea O'Connor. Referee deems a chop down on the wrist. Not allowed and free. Looks like Tom Murphy. Ruben is coming back to say it. Tom Murphy said, I have it. Mentors on the side, Skull and Bhailenora trying to get a message in as quickly as possible. Puck by Tom Murphy. Dangerous ball in. Will it go over the bar? The point taken today has been first class. Absolutely. Tom Murphy, fantastic score. Fantastic free taking. They have a bit of a win maybe from the Blackrock end. Quick ball out by Cot Lynch into Sam O'Mahony. Sam, lovely shot by Sam. Dangerous ball in. Where will it break? Great goalkeeper work. Pulling first time. Great work by number 3, Joel Collins. Joel Cummins on chin. Jacob Bryan out with the ball. Tails out to the right and out over the sideline. No, ball in play. Keep on going. Great work by Ryan and Cummins and the full backline goalkeeper. Flicked away. Shot. by Scullowen. Tail to the left and wide. Looked like a shot by Edward Kelly or Reece Horgan possibly there, but just went out and wide. Game on. Up and down the field at the moment. Danger man here, Sam O'Mahony. Sam with the shot. And just to the left and wide. Great work by Sam O'Mahony. Robert O'Dwyer, Regan O'Malley, Jimmy Murphy O'Connor and Kieran Murphy have been really playing their part for the boys of Skull Ballynora at the moment. Jacob Ryan steadying up. His team are winning by 2 points. Lovely pull on the ground. First time by Ballynora. You could hear the clash of the ash from up here in the commentary box. So picked up again. It's very hard. Well, okay. I've said over carry. It's hard to get out of that. But look, Scullowen not happy. Ballynora, Sam O'Mahony taking his time. Checking for the wind, checking if any breeze, going through the routine. Shot in and over the bar, splits the post. Fantastic score by Sam O'Mahony. Sam has been absolutely everywhere today. Possibly playing a captain's role. We don't see the captaincy today, but possibly Sam. So it is waiting for the score to go up. So that should be 1-3 possibly there. We'll check there in a second if we have our match right. So puck out in Jacob Ryan, out into the midfield, into the centre forward line. Picked up, it's going to and fro. Great work by number 18 there, that's Reece Horgan, but the ball goes back to Skull Ballynora. Ball played down the sideline. Every player today, he has a man pull first time. Fantastic by Sam O'Mahony. The referee saying number 6, Tom Murphy, came in late with the challenge, and it is a sideline cut. Sam O'Mahony has been designated a lot of jobs today all over the field. First time sideline cutting into the danger, into the hand by Scullowen and Innishannon, deemed to be pulled down by Tom Murphy. Tom not happy, trying to urge his team on, get on with the play, calling out Joel Cummins, number 3, and down the field again for Scullowen in Innishannon. Joel Cummins, fantastic, some fantastic pucking today, some fantastic skills. Picked up by Scullowen and Innishannon. Lovely ball in, flicked on into number 12, Scullowen and Innishannon, and that is number 12, Edward Kelly. Wide ball, fantastic. Looked like Reece Horgan there, doubled on it, but just crowd reacted as it was the back of the net, but to the right and wide. 1-2-7 at the moment. So ball down the field. Danger into Skull Ballynora. Number 6, that's number 6, Rory Lynch. Rory Lynch down to Lorna Park and Shin. Skull Ballynora picking it up here. Danger man against Sam O'Mahony. Lovely ball by Sam O'Mahony, looking for his corner forward. Number 9, James Quirk. James after moving into the corner forward there, but went over the head and deemed a foul and free him up. Actually not, he's putting it back. So free further out the field for Skull Ballynora. Free taken today could be the difference for the two teams. Sam O'Mahony setting up again. Takes his time. Lovely connection. And just tails to his left and wide. So 7 plays, 1-2, and we have 30 seconds left on the clock. And anything the referee deems is injury time. Jacob Ryan, lovely puck by Jacob Ryan. He's nearly hitting the full forward line with his pucks. Fantastic work by number 6, Rory Lynch. Picked up out to number 7, Danny Comerford. Danny with a lovely ball up the sideline. Dangerous ball in, trying to pick up, trying to change the play at the moment, Skull Ballynora, because the back 6 of Scullowen, fantastic block down there by number 9, James Quirk. in. Number 11, Sam O'Mahony. Sam with a lovely shot on the half forward line and tails to the left and wide. Possibly the last scoring chance of the day. We'll check now and see. Jacob Ryan with the puck. The referee deems injury time. Time not up yet. Rory Lynch, every ball coming down, just blocking it back out. Comes in, danger here, number 12, Edward Kelly. Lovely ball in to number 13. That is Kyle O'Driscoll. Kyle pulls on it first time, but Skull Bhailenora out last action of the game. Or the ref blown up for a free possibly. Yeah, no, blown up call for the ball. Scores a half-time read. Scullon Innishannon 7 points. Skull Bhailenora 1-2, and we'll be back after the break. Falterashka Parky Queevanov, welcome back to the second half of the DH2 section. Skull Bhailenora boys versus Scullon Innishannon. Like the first couple of minutes, Bhailenora on the attack immediately looking for a quick score. And Innishannon boys ready like they were in the first half. Joel Cummins with a fantastic full back line clearance. Oh, danger ball in again. And again, Joel Cummins. Wouldn't be out of place with the seniors yesterday down in Parky Queeve. Has been exemplary in the full back line. Ball has gone out. Looked like a push. Referee deemed, yeah, so puck out for Scullon Innishannon. First plays of the game already. Just to give a recap of the first half, it is 1-3. It's actually a recorrection there on the scoreboard. Sam O'Mahony got a score that was over the bar, and it's actually 1-3 to 7 points at the moment. So into the danger area. Boys of Scullon Innishannon had a lot of ball in the first half, so a little more than Skull Bhailenora, but we had fantastic performances on two sides. This could go either way. Danger ball into the full forward line here, and it is Innishannon boys on the attack, but fantastic work by the back line. That is Brian Verner, Rory Lynch, Danny Comerford coming out with the ball up to the sideline. Lovely ball, Robert O'Dwyer up to his half forwards into his full forward line, picked up on the north stand. To and fro and in. Danger here for Scullon, but it is very hard to get into the full forward lines on both sides. One goal, a fantastic goal by Finney Conway, I think we have him down, who buried it in the back of the net in the first half. Ruben Cullinan, great point scoring, but very hard to break the full back lines on both sides. With 15 aside, it can always play out like that down here in Parky Queeve. Now, the referee just calling back, having a word. He called a free in, like a dangerous tackle on one of the Scullon Innishannon boys, and it's Ruben Cullinan who at least hit 4 from frees, an exemplary free taker. Goes again, dangerous ball in, and just goes to the left and wide, and the officials deem it a wide ball. Now, Cathal Lynch and Jacob Ryan in the goals today have been absolutely fantastic. There's not a bit between the two goalkeepers. Shot stopping, catching out of the air, and their distribution has been first class. Cathal Lynch looking up into his centre forward, looking him up at Scullon Innishannon boys, blocking. Not picking out of the air today, maybe the sun in their eyes, batting it first time. Picked up by number 6, Tom Murphy. Then we're looking there now. The ref is steaming a push. Tom Murphy is questioning. He doesn't know. Referee calling him back. Referee saying he pushed on the back, coming out. So now Sam O'Mahony has had at least 3. We were caught between the goal scorer, possibly himself or Finney Conway, but at the end of it, he's steadying up again, going for the point. Lovely shot, fantastic score. The free taken today down on Parky Queeve has been absolutely amazing. So it's another score for Skull Bhailenora, and we have a tie game at the moment, 1-4 to 7. Jacob Ryan, they're not hitting the sides here today. They're going straight down on their centre forwards at the moment. trusting them to pick it out of the air. Lovely ball into that. To and fro, that looks like Ruben Cullinan. Now that's number 8, looks like number 6, Tom Murphy. Dangerous ball in. 15 on the field. And the referee blows up again and puck him up. Free out. Getting on with it quick. Sam O'Mahony roaring at his forwards to get the ball in to come out to call for it. It's a tough man to get the better Joel Cummins today, and number 9 Finney Conway, who got a fantastic goal on him in the first half. It's been a great battle between the two of them today. All right, hand on the back, number 9 Finney Conway, and a free in. All right, not 2 seconds. Yeah, we changed that there now. Finney looked like a free in, but the referee deemed the ball had gone over the sideline. Yeah, fair enough there. Ball over the sideline. Sideline cut. Yeah, referee following his linesman. And the boys who have come from different schools today helping out. And they're calling it a line ball. Number 11, Sam O'Mahony. Changes already now, and we call the subs as they come in. There have been a couple of changes already, and 2 Bhailenora boys look like they're coming in. Sam O'Mahony. Lovely puck in to the danger. Ball trickles in first, past the first man. Picked up by number 5, and that is Garrod Lenihan. Garrod out to the danger. Skull Bhailenora, first time in. Picked up by Jacob Ryan. Jacob has an amazing puck on him out into the midfield. Just looks up, pings it out. Number 6, Bhailenora on the attack now the last couple of minutes. This one could go either way. Joel Cummins trying to get his hand on the ball. Off his right, off his left, lovely ball out into the midfield. Danger here, kicked on. Picked up by the full back. Lovely work by number 7 there, and that's Danny Comerford. Danny with great full back work. Out to Conor Lynch, into his hand. Conor, first time, down into the danger area, trying to pick up Finney Conway. Finney trying to get into his hand. Great battle. Goes down. Yeah. Referee deems that Joel Cummins pulled across him, and a free in. Oh, 26 minutes gone on the clock. Nothing in the game. Draw game as we speak. Now Finney Conway coming out. If it was Finney, as we're pretty sure it was, he absolutely pinged the ball. Brian Hayes in the back of the net. Takes his time. It just maybe rushed it at the end. Great shot by Finney, but just tailed to the left of me. Hear the roars from the mentors from up here in the commentary spot, urging them to get it done. Danger ball in, nearly hitting the full forward line. A referee deemed a chop down. Now, there's been a couple of changes with the Bhailenora boys. We'll call them out when we spot them there in 2 seconds. So, number 20, Kevin O'Mahony has come on. Kevin is over, looks like left half forward. And there was a second Bhailenora man who came on there a couple of minutes ago. Joel Cummins. Number 3, looking around. Lovely sideline cut by hits the number 11, Sam O'Mahony. Sam bottled up danger man today. Tough by the referee. He was boxed, maybe 4 or 5 guys around him, couldn't go anywhere. And the referee said overtime. Roar is going out for Bhailenora in the north stand today. Joel Cummins taking his time, looking up. Lovely puck by Joel Cummins into the danger area. Ball drops out, tails out to the right corner, forward right corner back there. Tussle going on. If Scullone can get their hands, danger here. Ruben Cullinan, they've been watching Ruben like a hawk in the second half. Fantastic first half performance by Ruben. Up by number 8 there and trying to get it in. Referee deems free in. Chop down on number 8, looked like, that was Mason's line. Mason, great work by Mason. Referee deems chop down and free in. As we were saying, frees could be the difference today. Ruben Cullinan taking his time. First time shot. And over the bar by Ruben Cullinan. 8 reads, 8 points. Leaves 1-4 at the moment. Great score by Ruben Cullinan. Cathal Lynch, first time ball. Fantastic. Picked up by Sam O'Mahony. Danger man here. Sam running with the ball. Shot by Sam O'Mahony and tails to the right and wide. Great work by number 7, Shane Holland from Scullowen. Watch this man all the way. Sam unlucky. Great defensive work by Scullowen. Game now is to and throwing up and down the field. Ball on the sideline, out over the line. Sideline ball to Scullowen. Lovely sideline cut into the full forward. Looking up to pick up Oisin Ryan. Picked up by Ruben Cullinan into Oisin Ryan. Looks like shot. Back of the net. What a goal. What a goal by Scullowen. Innishannon. Back of the net. Oisin Ryan. What a goal. Sideline cut. Ruben Cullinan. Hand pass in. Score reads 1-4 to 1-8. 4 points in it. Bhailenora now. There is 10 minutes left. Could go anyway still, but Bhailenora need to respond quickly. Lovely work by number 2, Daniel Bugler. Daniel working the ball out. Great block there by Sam O'Mahony. You don't get an inch today. The minute you have the ball in your hand, you have 2-3 around you. Lovely work there by James Quirk. James Quirk and Connor Young. Great work today by the 2 lads. Scullowen hunting in packs. 3 green on 1 navy and red. But come away with Bhailenora. Sam O'Mahony shot. Hits the post. But to the right and wide. Great shot by Sam O'Mahony. But unfortunately hit the post and wide. 1-8, 1-4. 9 minutes left. Fantastic DH2 game down in Páirc Uí Chaoimh today. Oh, what a catch from there. That's number 6, Rory Lynch. Between himself and Tom Murphy, 2 centre-backs for the future. Just can't get past the possible nether full-back here, Joel Cummins. Himself, Daniel Bugler and Shea O'Connor have been fantastic in the full-back line for the green. Ref said play on. No foul. The difference now when the game is flowing up and down the field. You can hear the crowd roaring them on. It's number 2, Daniel Bugler. Daniel hook block by Bhailenora. Lads from Bhailenora, Regan O'Malley, Robert Dwyer, Sam O'Mahony, and Kevin O'Mahony, who came on from a sub. They're not giving Owen Innishannon an inch to come out with it. Referee deems a push and tap in, free up. Mentor comes in and he's saying, yeah, I'd say the mentors now of Scullowen and Innishannon, they're 4 points ahead. Any seconds, any minutes they can spend by changing free takers will help. Jacob Ryan. Fantastic puck by Jacob Ryan. Up into the full forward line. Danger here, but fantastic work by Bhailenora boys. That is Cian O'Donovan, but hooked and blocked. The basic, the game's absolutely fantastic today. That was number 10, Connor Young. Hook and block again by Bhailenora. First time up the field. Block picked up by Bhailenora. Lovely side step by the boys of Bhailenora. Danger here if they can get into the full forward line. Block out, first time. Hook again. Referee deemed. Pull back on the jersey. Ball went in. Possibly would have played where it landed, but referee probably blew his whistle before the ball landed. Approaching 1:45 down here in Páirc Uí Chaoimh. It is 4 points in it. Sam O'Mahony taking his time, shoots, and officials look at each other and over the bar, and it is point for Sam O'Mahony. We're talking about 6-7 points possibly for Sam O'Mahony today, and it is 1-5 reads 1-8. 3 points between, 1 goal. Anything goes here now at the moment. A goal could bring us to extra time. So on the ball, number 9, great hook by Scullowen on Chin boys, and ball out over the sideline. Mentors come in, tapping their players on the back. Fantastic hooking, fantastic blocking. Jacob Ryan with a fantastic ball down the field. Number 18, Reece Horgan. Reece Horgan trying to pick up the ball. First time ball down the field. Referee blows, and he says, Joel Cummins, hand on the back, and it's a free on Finney Conway, free in. Now, Scullone want to be careful now with frees conceded. Loads of time on the clock for them to get back into the game based on frees alone. Now, Finney Conway, goal or point for Finney. Goes for it, over the bar. Fantastic score by Finney. And that's possibly 1-1 for Finney there. And score reads 1-6 to 1-8. 2 points in it. This one is going to go down to the wire. Jacob Ryan, all the way down. It's been all Skull Ballynor in the last couple of minutes. Picked up by Rory Lynch. Rory been fantastic in centre back here today. Goes out to the sideline. Man on his back, and that was Edward Kelly. Edward doing Trojan work into number 17, Daniel McSweeney. Great work by Scullone boys. But that's Daniel McSweeney, number 17. Great work getting the back in. Flicked on. Fantastic flick by Ballynora boys, but out over the side and wide. Fans on the sideline, you can't turn away from this one. Ball into the centre. Pulling on it, trying to get it into their hands. Anything they can to get a win. Danger here, and that's number 15, Cormac Lynch. Cormac, hook block by Skull Ballynora boys. You get your hand on it, you have to get out of there quickly. Whoever gets on it here now coming out. Skull Ballynora, Sam O'Mahony trying to get on it. Picked up, great work there by, looks like Sam O'Mahony actually came out with it there. Number 11. Lovely pickup by Tom Murphy. Tom into the danger area. Danger here. Skull Ballynora. Shot. Goal. Oisin Ryan. Looks like Oisin Ryan. Fantastic ball in by Tom Murphy. And he kept his eye on the ball. No chance for Kyle Lynch. 2-8 reads 1-6. Is that the winning score? Get into the full forward line for both teams. Skull Ballynora, 4 minutes on the clock, need to respond. Clock isn't their friend at the moment, and they need to get a score. Great goal by Skull Owen and Innishannon. Kyle O'Driscoll, Oisin Ryan, Cormac Lynch, full forward, have been fantastic for the boys in green. Referee blows his whistle. Can see the mentors. Now, fans not happy with the call there. Ruben Cullinan, who has been immense on the freeze today. Takes a shot. Waiting for a flag. Deemed to the right and wide. Still time for Skull Ballynora. Lads, there's 3 minutes in it. Innishannon, 3 minutes left for you to hold out. Fantastic work. Shot in. Great shot by number 10, I think, by Skull Owen, and that is Connor Young. Connor, great shot. Great block by Skull Ballynora. Shot in, shot here, shot low, back of the net. What a goal. What a goal by Skull Owen. Fist into the air. And that is number 18, Reece Horgan. Reece Horgan, keep it low, Reece, buried it. That should be it, surely now, for the boys of Innishannon. The double on today, the girls and boys of Innishannon will be to do the double for your school. Fantastic achievement for the girls and boys of Innishannon. Valley Rovers, great club, great tradition down there. But Skull Ballynora need to go for goals. As I mean, in the past there has been tweaks and changes. You never know. Great shot by Finney Conway. Defence has been immaculate today for Scullone boys. Jacob Ryan, Bugler, Cummins, O'Connor, Linehan, Murphy, Holland. The back six, immense. But is there one more twist? They need to go for goals. They know it. Ballynora, all the green of Scullone have to do is hang tough. Looking at the clock. Minute 30 seconds on the clock. Fantastic work by Scullone. Picked up by Sam O'Mahony. Sam has one thing in his head. Goal. Shot! What a shot. And what a block by Joel Cummins and Jacob Ryan. Looked like it was flying into the top corner. 0.1738. The Olays are going out by Scullone and Innishannon. Is it premature? Doubtful. 40 seconds, 50 seconds. The DH2 coupling looks to be going to Innishannon at the moment. Picked up there by number 10. The Olays are going out by Scullone and Innishannon. The green and white flags blowing in the north stand there. Picked up by number 10, Harry O'Mahony. Harry, brother, possible relation to Sam. Twist and turning. Ref is playing advantage to the lads. All Scullone and Innishannon boys need to do is hold tough. Make sure they don't concede goals. This is probably the last play of the game. Sam, low, hard. Out, over to the right and wide. Look wide, but the ref said hit off the green. No, lads, whistle hasn't blown yet. Still time. Scullone, Innishannon boys, we were saying, the green and white, great performance by the girls of Scullone beforehand. Mentors waiting on the sideline, all the work that's been put in by them and parents during the year, especially the Moontory. Ball out, if you can get in your hand, last shot of the game. Number 15, Cormac Lynch pucks the ball. Referee blows his whistle. Ecstatic, subs running on the field. Gordigus, congratulations to Scullone, commiseration Bhailenora boys. Slán from Parky Queeve and the last puck of the game.
One, you're alright. Right, lift up the cup now, guys. 1, 2, 3. Get your mic.
Let's come up here for a picture. Just the 3D, so come on, come on up there, look.